Well, St. Charles County continues to grow, and soon voters will decide if their emergency services will grow along with the population. Now, before you make up your mind, our Abby Larico is joining us live from St. Peter's this morning with more on Prop Ambulance and what it all means for you. All right, Abby, make sense of it all.
Hey, good morning, Allie. I'll do my best. So here in St. Charles County, EMS responders already take about 110 calls every single day, and that number is only expected to go up because the population is continuing to go up and also age, needing more ambulance services. But the thing is, in order to keep the call times down, they say that they're going to need a little bit of help to do that. So Proposition Ambulance is asking voters to pay about $20 extra more if you own a $200,000 house to help support the next series of improvements that they want to do, buying new ambulances and rebuilding different EMS stations. However, you might remember paying an extra $40 a year, again, based on that owning a $200,000 house number. Back in 2014, that was the approval of Proposition E, but supporters of this new ballot measure that's going to be on the ballot in August 7th say this one is needed to keep those response times down for the people who really need these services.
Well, maybe they haven't had the need to have an ambulance yet, or had to use it. I don't know, nobody wants a tax increase, but I do think this is going to a good purpose.
If we don't grow with the future and the growth patterns continue as they look like they're going to, then we're going to be behind the curve, and it will become a problem over time.
Now, Prop Ambulance looks like a long, wordy ballot question, but essentially just asks if you would support paying more for the county's ambulance services. A yes would fund their next capital improvement plan over the coming 10 years to add or rebuild ambulance stations around the area. And that would especially be out west, where they are experiencing the most continued growth. And again, I'm here in St. Peter's in front of EMS Station 3, which was built back in the 1980s and is one of the first stations that they'd want to rebuild and possibly even relocate based on the changing population here in St. Charles County. Now, a couple things I wanted to mention before I let you go, though. Prop Ambulance is not the long name for Prop A. This is just a St. Charles County voting measure. Prop A has to do with right to work. Both are going to be on the ballot in August, but Prop Ambulance does not equal Prop A. And also the numbers that I got to, about $20 based on a $200,000 home ownership value, kind of complicated. So head to my Facebook page, Abby Larico KSDK, right now, where I have a video posted explaining exactly how we get to that number and how you can figure out a little bit more specific of a number of how it would affect you. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Abby. I know a lot of people were saying they were confused by this whole thing, people who live there and are going to be voting on it. So hopefully they have a clearer mind now about it.